So, lads, it is currently 5:17 in the morning. I can't really wake anybody up, so apologies for Mick ASMR's hoops right now. So, yeah, today we're going to be talking about Dallas Wings against the Phoenix Mercury. And this game right here was as fun of a game to watch as I've seen this year. The Mercury, like we are, if we have to watch Caitlin Clark go stand in the corner while the team scores in the 70s for one more game, I'm converting. I'm converting to the Mercury. Because the Fever have been so boring all year. And this was one of the most exciting games to watch. Not only that, Paige Bueckers was unbelievable. Like, and don't get it twisted. Like, she was great early. Unbelievable first quarter. Good second quarter. Really good second quarter. Bad third quarter. And then scored in garbage time. But doesn't matter. Unbelievable. Paige Bueckers was 13 of 19 from the field. She shot 70% from the field, 5 of 7 from 3, and tied Caitlin Clark's career high with 35 points. 4 assists as well, 2 turnovers. Like, I'm not going to fault Paige Bueckers today. I'm going to fault every other player on the team other than Paige and Louisa Geiselsolder. Geiselsolder, she was fantastic as well. Geiselsolder was brilliant. Like, she is, as a rookie, best rookie class maybe ever. Arike's Arike. Like, Arike's Arike. Does this push Paige over 20 points a game? Like, that is a very interesting one. Does this push Paige over 20 a game? So, she's played 6 games. So, how many? No, it doesn't push Paige over 20 a game. She'd need to have like 50 for it to do that. But, yeah, like, Paige has gone up to what, 18-ish points a game and 6 assists. She keeps that up. Sorry. She's no question about it, rookie of the year. Like, if she can keep that up, staying healthy. And one thing one thing that annoyed me again is that Paige makes one mistake and she's passive for 5 possessions in a row. And that for me is a huge red flag when we're talking about players. Like, she literally, if she messes up once, we look at her continuing to mess up and not messing up by turning the ball over multiple times, because messing up by not being aggressive. Because, look, Paige shot 68% from the field. Paige shot 5 of 7 from 3. The rest of the team were 0 for 12. Paige should have taken 30 shots. The best chance the Dallas Wings had to win that game was Paige Bueckers shooting the ball 30 times. And she went a little bit anonymous in the second quarter. And look, that is not saying Paige was not unbelievable today, but she was. She was absolutely unbelievable. The best first half was the best first half I'd seen from a rookie in the last 2 years. I still do think Caitlin versus Washington the second half, when they were down 17 and she basically willed them back by herself, I'll still put that half over it. Maybe the half in the playoffs against the first half against the Sun, where Caitlin was basically responsible for every point the Fever scored. But other than that, like, much better than anything Kiki Iriafen or Sonia Citron has done. But the Wings are shocking. They're shockingly bad. Like, I cannot believe we saw a freaking video with Dejanay Carney going on stream telling everyone to lay off Melissa. She's trying. I don't know if you can consider what Melissa Smith is doing on the defensive end as trying. I actually don't. I do not know if you can consider this trying. Like, there was a possession where she got stripped at the halfway line, and instead of running back on defense, she was like the third player back on defense. She just didn't run back on defense. And, like, there are leagues where if you go and do that, We're sitting on the bench. I didn't realize how many shots JJ Quinnerly took. JJ Quinnerly, like, she did strip Lexi Held, but the Mercury, nah, this team is legit. This team is so legit. Kitty Alexa 14. Like, their rookies combined for is another game where their rookies combined for, and by the way, other than Kitty Alexa, every one of their other rookies are undrafted, and Kitty Alexa never made a roster. Because she got signed by the Wings who didn't want to keep her. So they may as well have been undrafted rookies. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you had 11, 20, 27, 38, 52 points. Their undrafted rookies combined for 52 points. And I literally was like, the best rookies are in the Mercury. I tweeted out, I admitted, like, the best group of rookies are the Mercury. And they were like, oh no, what about Kiki and Sonia? When Kiki and Sonia combine for that many points, you can talk. But Catherine Westbeld, imagine if the Fever had Catherine. She's like Dantas but athletic. She's like Dantas, but she can actually, like, move and play defense. And Monica Cole-McCanny, athlete, shooter, plays hard. Kitty Alexa, long, releases the ball like that. Like, it's the speed that she gets her shot off is scary. It is scary how fast she can shoot the ball. Musa, I thought Musa was real good today. Like, I thought she hit some huge shots. I thought Natasha Max shot blocking. How many shots blocks? Only 2. But Lexi Held was hitting some crazy shots. She was hitting some crazy shots. And again, this is a 26-year-old or 25-year-old rookie who, again, is a year younger than over a year younger than Lulo Seneschal, who was a rookie last year. So I'm not gonna say too much about the age there, but, like, these people, like, these teams don't seem to care. And just looking at the Mercury, any GM who solely looked in America and didn't try to look overseas and hasn't been trying to look overseas needs to be fired. And, like, the Fever aren't the worst for it. Like, the Aces were as bad. The Sparks are paying Mercedes Russell Max. So it's worse. It's much worse than with the Fever. But still, the Fever did not do a great job in the offseason. We know that. Imagine surrounding Aaliyah Boston, Lexi Hall, Kelsey Mitchell, and Caitlin Clark. Let's say they're the big 4 to keep it. Imagine surrounding them with, you just get, like, Solon at the 4. Then off the bench, Monica Cole-McCanny, Kitty Alexa, Lexi Held. Because these are undrafted rookies. They would all have come over to play for the Indiana Fever. The Indiana Fever just didn't want them. And the Indiana Fever are paying the price because the Phoenix Mercury, with Alyssa Thomas on a damn minutes restriction, with Satu playing, like, the Phoenix Mercury were going out there with a lineup. There was a time when they had a lineup of Catherine Westbeld, Cole-McCanny, Musa, Held, and Laxa. 4 undrafted rookies and 1 rookie who never played, who got drafted, never made a team, and coming back. That team was playing fast. They were playing hard. They were shooting. They were playing defense. What's the excuse for the Fever? But now Paige, there were two bright spots. Geisel Soder is fantastic. She's fantastic. She's by 100 miles the best big on this team. But this was the Paige Bueckers show. And if anybody else showed up, if anyone else on the team showed up, it didn't even need to do anything crazy. They just needed to show up. And Paige just needs to stay aggressive. She struggled on the blitz. She struggled with doubles. But in single coverage, I don't think she missed it. She missed maybe 2 shots in the whole game in single coverage. Like, it was scary. And I understand not wanting to play through double teams. But the problem with Paige is that she doesn't take advantage of double teams. When she thinks she's going to get doubled, she just goes and runs to the corner. And I'm like, no, just find a way to navigate double teams. Find a way to navigate blitzes. Find a way to stay aggressive no matter what. Because if you're able to navigate blitzes, teams can't blitz you. If you're able to free up other people, then teams can't blitz you. And if teams can't blitz Paige is 23 point per game scorer. Like Paige legitimately, if Paige is aggressive, learns to navigate double screens, and like I've said this all the time, I mean this when I say this, ability wise, Paige Bueckers and Caitlin Clark, neck and neck. It is the mentality that puts Caitlin Clark above Paige Bueckers. But if Paige can get the mentality right, like we saw today, there's a nothing difference in skill. But anyway, I'll see you guys.